I'm Phil.
And I'm Angelina.
With our husky lightning and a lot of wildlife around us, we live in this fairy tale chateau in France.
We love bringing this neglected castle back to life inside.
And we've got the vast grounds and parkland to take care of as well.
We love the moat, but it brings some challenges with it.
But it's all worth it when we get to share it with everyone at our live music events.
Follow the ups and downs of our chateau life.
Well, I really can't get that router table working quite properly. I will work it out. My issues at the moment are as such. The router bit keeps on dropping down because I've had to get little adapter collars and they won't tighten up quite enough. So the shaft sits all the way in the bottom and I can't get it high enough to make the right shape, which is rather annoying. This is that router bit. That's my chosen one. When it's up all the way, when it drops down because I can't get the adapter to hold it in the right place, that's as much as it does. And this is the shape we need. A piece of wood will be about that long, and then it's very similar to what we already have. It's been a complete and utter fail. It has not gone to plan, and that's all right. These things happen, but I wish I hadn't. Back at the router table, and I will explain the issues I had yesterday a little bit better. The router is a French one, so it is 12 millimeters. All the bits are English, so they're in 1/4 and 1/2 inches. So we have these little adapter collars, and they just won't tighten up enough to hold the router bit high enough, which is why it was dropping. But I think I found the solution, as I've got an extra adapter wedged underneath it to hold it up. It seems to be tight, so let's give it a go. Okay, so no matter what we want to do, we cannot get this tight enough in there with these adapter collars for the different size shanks, and that means it's not safe. So we're not going to do this. Put simply, there's a lot at a chateau that you either can do, can't do, or don't have the equipment to do. And I'm going to get a different router which will fit those bits properly without those adapters. Or I'm just not going to do this part and try to buy in the architrave when we have to go back to the UK shortly, which will match. I work that out when I'm not thinking so intensely about it all. And it doesn't matter. That's, the joys of being here, and you learn what you can, can't do, and what you don't want to do. But ultimately, if I can't keep that router bit in there properly, it's not safe. So we're not going to use it. Morning, everyone. How are we all? It's a beautiful, crisp and a little bit foggy morning. Nothing wrong with that. It's the time of year and it's really, really nice. Angelina has finished the coving, which is making the need for the wood for the dado rail much more important, and I can either buy another router which will have which those router bits can go in without needing the collars or the extension shaft that I can't find, or I can buy the wood somewhere out here, and I've been told about some wood yard that might have it, so I'm gonna go and find that, so maybe I can get on this wood real quick and this room can really start to be finished off. Sadly, the first place we went to just didn't have the right moulding. While I'm out looking for that wood and looking at that wood yard, it would be rather rude of me to not show you something that I've always loved and is right here to look at. I'll show you what a real castle looks like. Right, we're at the next place, as I really either want the right extension for the router or the wood ready to go, and I'm really opting for the wood ready to go. So fingers crossed for this place. Right, it's been 2 different places. It's been a bit of a run around. Look what I've got. I've got what I need, which means I can really smash through that the last bits of woodwork in that room, and then we can really start bringing this to a final close, because it's really important. You know, I want to get that room done now, and it's here. Let me show you. It's pretty close to what I wanted. It's not quite as big, but needs must. And let's get this unloaded and on. So here's a quick example of what this is all going to look like. There. And that's going to go round like that everywhere. I'll obviously have to mitre those corners, but you get the idea. It's just something to really change the top to separate the two, and that will obviously be white as well, and I'll really finish it off. First piece on. Let's really get somewhere and see what this looks like come the end. Now we can start seeing it coming together properly. Just to go around the entire room, this is actually quite an easy corner, and then we can start seeing a finished result. All right, and there we go. One side is all on. Obviously some filling and all the rest of it, and of course it's not painted, but that's one side of the room done, and that was quite quick. Some of the more difficult angles to do in a minute, but there we go. I can start and see finishing touches. This looks absolutely amazing.
Thanks.
I just do not have the patience to have done this, I've got to be honest. There's no chance I could have done it. And I did think for a little while that maybe it wasn't worth the effort, but seeing it glint and stuff in the light, it was definitely worth it, Huxley Bear.
Excellent. I do think, yeah, the reflection, the main thing is that it's kind of south and north facing. This is a walkway to the north side of the house, where there is not much light, and I think the addition of something reflective like this is a must-have, really. Besides that, gold is a must-have in a chateau, but yeah, it works well.